Today we're taking a look at this iconic scene from the movie The Dark Knight. So we are looking at this famous scene. We're going to check it out from a handful of different angles. This scene was shot for a 2008 movie, so at this time, a lot of people already had their cell phones. They were out there like, oh, I'm going to take a recording of this. And so we're going to take a look at a bunch of these. Make sure to like, subscribe, and everything else, and let's go.
Further back.
All right. Here we are, we're looking at people. This is the sets right there, the actual building they're going to blow up. Got to get that helicopter shot, got to get the helicopter above the building. There you can see the Gotham General Hospital logo. This, of course, was not the real name of this building, but they had put that on there. Here we see those explosions just shooting out. And now the building comes down. There you go, and you can see the crowd watching excitingly. I've seen buildings demolished. What they did here, though, they put in these fire explosions, and boy, it sure makes it look like a, it makes it look like a movie scene.
Yeah, that was when all the fire jumped in the air. That was cool. All the fire jumped in the air. It was all in the fireball, like, whoa.
So let's go back in time here. Here is some footage of the building prior to this scene being shot and this building being demolished. This building had been a candy factory, and here's a look at it in a state of disrepair, ready to be dressed up and torn down for the Batman movie. But you can see it, it's an old factory. It's a factory that certainly has seen better days, is now inhabited, at that time, by a lot of standing water, a lot of leaky spots, peeling paint, graffiti, and a lot of other junk. When they demolish these things, one thing I always think is interesting is you will see all these birds fly out, because birds will make their homes in a building like this. It's like a perfect place for it. They can fly in, get shelter. They can fly out through, any of the many holes in the wall. But here's a look at it, during its final days prior to being demolished. This was the Brock's Candy Company. Let's take a look back at Brock's when they were in their heyday. Would you like some of this old bridge mix?
Brock's knows the secret of old-fashioned candy.
That tastes old-fashioned.
Store candy. So Brock's uses pure, real chocolate, good country butter, whole milk, plump raisins, and cherries. What an old-fashioned...
We'll put everything in it. We also put animal lard and Cheetos in it. And some wonderful powders that you don't need to know more about. But, they make you addicted to them.
Old-fashioned candy store
Old-fashioned.
Brock's makes for you.
All right, here's another angle. Again, we're looking at that eye in the sky there, ready to record it. This camera crews, this is one of those where you gotta get it. So you put as many cameras as you need to. Here are all the bystanders, that guy walking around. So everybody's waiting, and you can see it's just like it was when we saw it in disrepair. They only had to fix it up for the angle you're going to see in the movie. All right, I'm hearing those pyro go off. This is where the he's smacking that controller, trying to get it to work. What's going on? And then there's the big one. And then here comes the building. Oh, the crowd goes wild. Very nice. Here's another angle. This was August 29th, 2007, by the way, almost a year before the movie came out. So there you can see the Gotham zooming in and out. This is like I'm controlling the camera. This is... Yes, I now see why you guys complain. So you can see workers setting everything up. People are, because if you're standing by, you're like, come on, get to it. I got to get back to work. Helicopter circling above. So here we go. We can hear those charges going off. Now, these people are disappointed because they can't see a lot of it, it sounds like. But don't worry. Yeah, you guys, there you go. There's the big cloud. And now's when the fire goes and everything explodes and everything comes down. These guys are loving every second of it. All right, it appears that now, because we can even hear the same people talking, we've just moved 3 people over to the right. How does it look? Similar. Yeah, I'm waiting till the windows bust open. And those windows are probably just there. That's probably, if you look from the top, 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 down. I think you can see windows, and that's just for the purpose of filming them explode. You see the windows, man. That guy's way on those windows. Let's see if we see them shatter here. Yeah, there you can see the windows bust out there. Whoa. Totally worth it. I agree. I wish I was there. So here's footage. This is great. This is from the company that blew it up. And so we could see Heath as the Joker standing there. He's got the control. He's checking it out, seeing what... oh, there goes that other explosion. He hops in there into the safety of that bus. We can just see windows shattering out, glass flying everywhere. Wow. So they have a lot of different angles. This is interesting to see. And there goes the bus right across as the whole thing comes down. How great is that? All right, so now this is interesting. This looks like an angle we have not seen. I believe we had always been seeing a shot that was far on that side or a shot that was just on the left side of this picture. But this particular angle, this is new. I'd like to see what happens here. All right, so we're seeing those charges go off. The resolution and the amount of frames we're looking at here is pretty low, but should be interesting. You can see a camera boom at the very bottom of the screen panning over to catch all of this. There goes the big explosion, and now there goes the there's like an overhang, kind of a thing that you would drive under, covered walkway, and then boom, there goes the whole thing down. Wow, and you can see the helicopter flying off. Man, And look at that black cloud of smoke. My goodness. Wow. So this is way in the distance. We can only see the very top of the building here, but we see that explosion. And look at that cloud. Look at this. Wow. Ah. Well, you can't put that much dust into the air and not have a
Staring at a pile of ground up concrete.
It was once the iconic Brock's Candy Factory, producing more than 4 million pounds of candy every week.
old-fashioned
Shut down
candy.
in 2003, demolished last fall, it sits right across the street from Willie Moore's home in Austin.
And when the wind blows, all that dust comes right over here.
Inside his house, the windowsill, flowers, bookcase.
On a personal note, I have those exact cows that he has there. But one of them, you could put milk in it and pour milk out. It comes out the spout. And then the other one, the head comes off, and you could put sugar in it.
This is what collects in just a few days.
When I blow my nose,
Please show
the
us.
tissue is actually black like soot. I'm wondering what effect it might have on my health.
I
Other
agree.
neighbors have the same
Whoa.
concern.
For a moment, I thought she wasn't dressed.
Serious stuff.
I call the alderman,
Yeah.
nothing. I call city environmental, nothing,
In what response?
none.
The
Yeah.
city's Department of Public Health did respond on May 5th, but according to the findings, inspectors observed no dust or any activity at the address.
Interesting.
And Moore says,
Interesting, because, I mean, we're seeing that dust. All right, let's see it explode one more time. Here we go. Here we go. It's getting rocked. There goes those side explosions. Ping, ping, ping. And now, you see him. He's trying that remote. Tap, 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 tap. It's not working. Tap, 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 tap. Acting. I shall make it blow up. And then he presses it. And then we start to see those charges go up. And then we're going to see that new row of windows be blown out there at the bottom. And then it comes crumbling down, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this from so many angles. I enjoyed hanging out with you, and I'll see you next time.